Today I'm going to do a video on the math, rounding and range blocks on the Ev3 programming software for the computer and Mac. So to start off with, the math block. The math block has add, subtract, divide, multiply, absolute value, square root, exponent and advanced mode. These are all quite self-explanatory if we know basic math, sometimes not so basic. Advanced is making a formula from 4 different numbers. This can be inputs or numbers entered straight onto the brick. So you can do different equations. You can do numbers. Sorry, I just deleted that block. Advanced. So you can write the equation in here, and there's different things that you can do. Quite a few different things. So I'm not going to run through all of them because I don't know all of them. But let's move on to the next block. Okay, next block is rounding block. The rounding block has 4 different modes. These 4 different modes are to the nearest, round up, round down, and truncate. If you know simple math, then you'll know that rounding means to round a number up or down. So the rounding block is rounding a decimal place to a full number. So 4.75 could go to 5 or 4. To the nearest is to the nearest number that isn't a decimal. Round up is rounding up. Round down is rounding down. And truncate is getting rid of a certain number of decimals. So this is the input, the number that you're truncating. These are the number of decimals you can leave. This is set to 1, so it will get rid of the 5 on the end and change it to just 4.7. And the equal is an output, so you can equal the output whatever the block equals. Next up is the range block. The range block is quite simple, 2 modes, and it has a test value, lower bound, and upper bound. The test value is the number that you want to see if it is inside or outside the upper and lower bound. The lower bound is what the number is inside. The output is either true or false. So for if it is inside, if it is inside, or if it's not inside it. This is the inside mode. So if the number is inside the lower and upper bound, its output will be true. If it is outside the lower and upper bound, then it is false. It is the same for the outside, except the complete opposite. So again, if the test value is inside the lower and upper bound, then the output will be false. And if it's outside the lower and upper bound, then it will be true. So that's those 3 blocks. And if you need more help on this, I do not know everything about this. So you can go into the lobby, and right down here in the bottom right hand corner is the Ev3 Help. Just if you don't see it, make sure you're on the quick start mode, and then you'll be able to go to it. This Ev3 Help is a website that gives you information on everything you could possibly want to know about these blocks. These blocks are quite simple if you figure out how to use them properly. Thanks. This is the end of the video. See you next time.